So I was born in 1931. The height of the sort of spirit of India fighting the British and making them quit India. So Mahatma Gandhi's influence, Pandit Nehru's influence, Sardar Patel's influence, Subramanya Bharati's influence, so tremendous patriotism, passionate patriotism. We were all young boys. Underlying the whole show, because our parents used to tell us what is independent movement, how India lost its independence, and how the human spirit can grow, a country can grow only when it is self-sufficient and self-governing. Somebody else making our laws, somebody else teaching us civic behavior. That's not real independence. We'll grow, we'll have our own defects, we'll have our own drawbacks, but the way to progress is to have a free choice. We can choose our own government, we can choose our own sort of method of governance. As a boy, I remember Mahatma Gandhi, a movement in the Harijan entry. Those days, he had started the Harijan entry into temples. And my grandfather was the trustee of a famous temple in Srirangam in Trichinapalli. And Mahatma Gandhi came to know that he was the only trustee in the trust who voted for Harijan entry. All of the trustees were all Orthodox people. They had opposed Harijan entry. But when he came to know, when he came by a special train to Srirangam station, and he refused to get down to Srirangam station, saying that I will not touch the soil of Srirangam till Srirangam temple allows Harijans to enter the temple. So he came to know that my grandfather, Mr. Rao, Anantapadmanabh Rao, was the only man who was voting for Harijan entry into temple. It's a famous speech, we all heard Nehru's famous speech. And as the hour strikes midnight, India awakes to freedom. Those speeches. Those were all very nice.
In 1947, I was just 6 years old. As a child, I was taken through the cities of Madras in a car, and all the place was illuminated. The whole place was illuminated, and it was a great sight for me. As a child, I enjoyed it. I went for a flag hoisting ceremony in our school, and that was again a nice experience because, of course, as a child, I was interested in the eats that were given. The flag was hoisted and we sang Chertao Charani Hamara and various other songs also, some Bharatiya Tamil songs.
I was born earlier than independence, but I was only 4 or 5 years old at that time. And when the Independence Day came, the whole city was in joy. That's what I remember. With flag and all those things, with all the children and all the... There was some sort of a festive occasion at that time.
15th of August is an important day for all Indians and for India, Indians in India and abroad also. Because on this day, that is 15th of August, in 1947, we got independence. Millions and millions of Indians took part in the freedom struggle. They sacrificed, struggled, and they sacrificed all for the sake of the nation. On that day, midnight of 14th of August, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru gave a memorable speech. It is famously called Tryst with Destiny. I still remember his opening remarks. He said that India became independent when all the world is at sleep. It is because of their vision, hard work, and because of their their thought about India in the field of agriculture, health, education, science and technology.
I had just started going to school. I was in 3rd class, and I very clearly remember that on the Independence Day, my father brought a khadi flag because he was a freedom fighter, and we hoisted it on our house.
Diagnostics were very slow. very inaccurate compared to modern days. Now, with MRI and with CAT scan, with blood pressure meter, instant. Not only that, the entire record of my whole health record is available to the people like Manipal. Know my entire history, my entire medical requirement, my entire nourishment drawbacks, or what I should not eat, what I should eat, how I should exercise, whether I'm overdoing my exercise, underdoing my exercise. Every medical record up to date is available to them. I have hardly to open my mouth when I go to a doctor. He knows everything even before I reach it. He knows everything about history. And Manipal is playing a large part in improving our services. They are having public interaction sessions. They explain to us how quickly we should report to them, not neglect, especially old people like me, not to neglect it. Medical facilities were limited because everything, even the medicine, used to come from foreign countries only.
During that period, health was not given much importance, or what I should say, there was not much health care was available. Children used to die, I remember, because even during the childbirth, the mother used to die. That was happening. One of my younger brother passed away at that time because of non-availability of suitable medicine for that boy. Got this eye problem. My mother has to come to Mysore and stayed in Manipal Hospital for some time to get that eye care. To get medicine for that eye, and she stayed for some time in Mysore, and then she got that. And now I think plenty of available, particularly eye care. There are so many Netradamas and Netra like that, and it has become a very simple thing. And at that time there were no equipment. Now we have got plenty of equipment. Scanning is easy, and even glaucoma and all those things they can able to identify. Earlier they didn't have, but anyway, my sister was cured, and that was the thing. But it was not easy. It was not easy at that time. But what other the statistics says is this the expected life. What is that expectation of life has improved?
Lifespan.
Life. That has improved now.
Except for his stethoscope, he had no other, a thermometer, he had no other gadgets. Now, they have so many scans, so many things, so many gadgets which were not even thought of, unheard of even 10 years or 50 years back, are all there for them to help do the diagnosis. And that doctor, with just the stethoscope and thermometer, could diagnose quite well because of his experience. Okay. But these people, without these gadgets, they are not able to diagnose anything. They need those gadgets to make sure that all the heart rate, blood pressure, whatever, everything. These are all simple things. Okay, blood pressure and heart rate. But various other things like MRI scan, and I don't know, so many other scans are there, which is available to them, and then only they are able to diagnose. So that is the difference I find. But of course, I'm not here. I welcome this advance because you are able to pinpoint more accurately what is wrong with the person.
Episodes of dialysis were done in main Manipal, and then I was advised to go to Manipal. So I came here on 3rd August 2020. I just did not take much time to realize that the staff here are highly dedicated, disciplined, and committed.
India got its independence on the 15th of August 1947. Since then, there has been a lot of development in various fields. But the most important development required by the nation is in the field of health care and education. In the field of health care, India can today compete with any other developed country. It has the best qualified doctors and very well equipped hospitals, both in the management of the state as well as in the private area. So I'm very happy that so far as the health is concerned, I can have the best of treatment in this country. So also in the field of education, a lot of development have taken place. Today, education provided by the government as well as the private sector can be compared in the best in the world. In both these fields, I am very happy that our country has come to that level.